Hey guys, I've decided to make an update video on the first video that I made about how I failed regards my graphics card, basically how I broke my 2080 Ti. So this kinda gonna end that whole story. So now it has completely ended. Sneak peek, there's something in the box which we're gonna get to. If you guys haven't seen the previous video, I'm gonna link it. It's gonna be up there somewhere on the screen, and I'm probably gonna link that in description as well. So this whole story basically took 3 months, right? Kind of quick recap what happened. Basically, my video card, I had the 2080 Ti EVGA. That's the brand that made the video card. It became super loud. Basically, from like 1 year in, it started to develop this problem of becoming really loud, and I kind of kept with it for about 2 years, and then it became even louder than that, so I kind of had enough. So I thought I'm gonna replace like the thermal paste and pads, and that might maybe fix the problem. So I emailed actually EVGA, that's the brand that made that graphics card, and I asked them what kind of thermal pads do I need to use in case they were like some kind of specific ones. I've never done that before, but since I've built so many PCs, I thought it's gonna be easy enough, right? It wasn't. Anyways, EVGA advised me to use 2mm thermal pads, which I used. And then the graphics card, when I put the graphics card together, it became really like fat. Like it looked wrong. It kind of even made this cracking sound when I was like tightening the screws. The graphics card did not work. It was completely busted, and I was kind of stuck in a bad spot. I couldn't game at all on my PC anymore. So what I did was I emailed EVGA, and I was waiting for the response from them. But anyways, they did respond. They told me that I still actually have warranty and I could send the video card to them. But if it turns out to be my fault, then obviously it will not be covered and I will have to pay the shipping costs. And those would be international shipping costs as well, because EVGA is not located here in UK. And they did advise me to actually contact the company that I bought the video card from, so I did that too. Turns out there was only 10 days left on my warranty with them, and they were actually really helpful, so they kind of actually told me, hurry up because you only have 10 days left, so send the card fast so that we get it on time and you'll still be covered under the warranty. So I thought they're gonna inspect the card and they're gonna realize I changed the thermal pads, and that will void the warranty because obviously I messed with the card even though EVGA advised me to. So I was kind of thinking that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna probably say, no, your own fault, deal with it. To my surprise, it was not like that. They actually said, yes, the card is busted, you are still covered by the warranty, and we can replace the card. Would you agree to take this card, which I have now, as a replacement? So I kind of said yes. Now I have a brand new card. But it wasn't as easy, actually, since I said there was only 10 days left to send my old card to them. And what basically happened, unluckily for me, it was the Royal Mail strike. That's kind of the main postage company here in UK. And they were on strike, so I could not send a parcel to them to inspect with that Royal Mail company, basically. So I chose to go with UPS. But for some reason, I tried twice printing off the label at home to kind of stick on the box and then just drop it off. And I could not. It was something about the parcel they didn't like. Either was it because the computer parts or maybe because of the value. Because that card, that was kind of, I valued it at about 700 or 800 pounds. And I don't know, maybe one of those reasons I couldn't print off the label. So I actually went to this drop-off location thinking maybe they can print off the label since I can't. And there was this one guy, he didn't have the best like English whatsoever. So he just said, no label, no send. Like, oh man. Okay, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna try it once again at home. I went home, tried again, and for love of God, I could not print that label, basically. So what other company was left? I was like, I chose DPD then. Okay, we'll try with DPD, try kind of printing off the label with them, see what happens. And once I got like to checkout, I realized the price, because I wanted to insure the parcel in case it gets lost because Royal Mail was on strike, so that means more parcels had to be sent with other companies like DPD as well. So higher chance that parcels could kind of get lost. And I didn't want that 2080 Ti get lost in the postage. So basically I was looking at the insurances, and to cover like £700, it cost nearly, was it 65 or 75 pounds, which is hell of a lot of money. So I didn't want to do that, and I kind of took a risk. And I did not insure the parcel. It was covered only with like the standard insurance by £50. So I only paid like £7.50 for the parcel to get sent. Luckily it did eventually get to the company that I bought like my PC from. And basically only a few days later they said, yes, the card's bad, so we're gonna replace your card with, oh, here's what I have now. So they replaced the card with RTX 3080 overclocked 10GB version. So now 3 months later they have finally sent me a card. So this company kind of emailed me a week before Christmas and said, we have this card in stock, would you accept this card as a replacement? I was like, oh yes. I was like really happy that I actually followed through with the warranty. And about 2 days after me agreeing to it, I received like an automatic email saying this card is currently out of stock. So for the card to get back in stock, I actually had to wait nearly 3 weeks. Now it's the January the 4th, and I received the card yesterday. And also that was kind of a weird way. It was DPD once again delivering the card back, but I had this DPD app and it said delivery driver cannot leave this parcel in your like safe spot, you have to sign for it. Because I was like kind of sleeping at that time, I kept checking my phone now and then, and I saw, oh, the driver's like 20 minutes away, and I was like, okay, I can still sleep for another like 15 minutes, then I'm gonna go downstairs and wait for him. And literally like 2 minutes later there was bang on the door. I kind of ran downstairs, and the van just went. Like, oh no, I missed it. So I went back to look at the phone, and there was this picture, and it says parcel has been delivered, and a black picture, like, you know, usually they take a picture once it's in your doorstep or in your hands, kind of have a proof that it has been delivered. It's like, what is this? So I was thinking, oh man, he might actually be down the street. I know what happened, so I'm just gonna kind of chase him and see what happened. And I went out, and he actually had left the parcel in the safe spot, but in a weird place though, like out in the rain. It was actually slightly raining, so he left this card, which is still kind of expensive card, he just left sitting in the box outside where like other people could see that there's a box, and he actually had the computer company's name like on the box as well. So people who know something about computers would easily tell that there's like computer parts in that box. And yeah, that was a bit weird. But the whole postage thing was the biggest mess about this whole kind of thing. So I'm kind of happy this whole story has finally ended. It took 3 months, but I have got another graphics card, and it's actually about 15 to 20% better than the previous one that I had. Ideally, I would like to kind of build a second streaming PC one day. Then I could kind of have the stream running on one PC and playing the game on the second PC. That'd be like ideal. Yeah guys, so that's the end of that story. So please drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and see you next time. Bye.